What's this? Oh, hello. This is me. Okay. What the fuck?
The Utility Room is one of the most baffling video games I have ever played, but also one that I really loved. It's gotten some massively polarizing reviews, and I really do understand why. However, I found that this game put me in a similar trance to Paper Beast, being shown impossible sights and hearing impossible sounds, and experiencing something you can only experience in virtual reality. Utility Room is a fever dream of a game, and one that makes you feel like you don't belong as you traipse around every corner. This is going to be a really tough one to talk about, but I have a lot of thoughts, so let's get into it.
That's either the soundtrack to the game or my fucking brain having an aneurysm. Could be either.
But before we do that, please feel free to like and subscribe. And without further ado, what actually is the Utility Room? Well, it's a walking simulator of sorts, and I'm a big fan of those, but this one has a bit of a twist on it. It's based in abstract horror, and you essentially walk around and interact with the back rooms of reality. God's power tools are strewn about with one entity that oversees it all, and the lands that this creature oversees are inhabited by strange creatures that are impossibly tall and impossibly fast. These take the form of massive stone structures, uncanny faces, and gigantic stone obelisks. As somebody with a fear of large objects like these, which is known as megalophobia, the Utility Room was the most terrifying experience that I've had in VR for a very long time, and it's very specific to me and other people that find this sort of thing unnerving and scary, and being face to face with that in full 3D is something pretty remarkable in virtual reality that I just haven't really felt before.
Oh wow, holy fucking balls. That's crazy. What view are you seeing right now? Okay, the social screen runs at about 5 FPS, I have discovered. Sorry about that. Holy shit. Oh my god, what are you? Hello?
The world of the Utility Room feels completely abstract and random, but also very deliberate. There's a vision and, most importantly, a message somewhere in here. I'm just either too sober enough to understand it or too silly to understand it. But I feel like with multiple playthroughs with the game's casual, normal, and extended editions that take you through the game at various paces with extended levels for one of those editions, I feel like with a couple of playthroughs, I could really grasp onto what the game is trying to say beyond just the surface level understanding that I have now.
I just don't want to be on the ground face to face with one of these fucking things. There's a rock coming after me, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Shit! Okay, it's fine. Oh god. Why am I scared of rocks? Why am I scared of rocks? Why am I scared of rocks? Who made a game where I'm scared of rocks?
With that really tough description of the Utility Room out the way, let's tackle how this is on PSVR2. You probably know the game as the big stone obelisk face game, which, to be fair, that's where it's clipped all over the internet. But how do these big stone obelisks actually look in the headset? Well, happy to report that this game runs at either 90 or 120 Hz unreprojected, which is just fantastic news. It looks sharp, and while the color palette is mostly grey, it does go absolutely batshit insane at the end of the game, really unnerving you and throwing so much color your way that I find was really effective. However, I'm not going to show too much of this, because if you're planning to play the game, it isn't that long, and I want you to experience it for yourself, because it is a bit of a mindfuck.
Well, I see my goal. Oh no. This is the bit, isn't it? Oh, mate. Why is my movement speed so slow? I barely got halfway there. Get there. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Look at that fucking thing. That's huge. What is that? Okay, just go. Just go. It's turning. 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 No, no, no. It's just huge, man. It's huge, man. Okay, run. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, holy shit. That was genuine fear.
You traverse through jumping, teleport movement, and smooth movement. There are options for snap turning and smooth turning as well, with incremental increases in sensitivity, which is a good accessibility setting to have. The jumping in the game is essentially horizontal the mountain style, where you'll swing your arms forward and you jump as you do so, holding R2 and L2 to leap forward in the game world. I didn't really find that I used this too often, as the teleport movement does suffice for the most part. There are headset haptics when this happens as well, and as you use these locomotion options to go throughout the game, it'll take you through various stages with small loading screens in between that fade to black or to white. This might break the immersion a little bit because you are obviously seeing the game world load in as you see the white around you. You know what's happening, your immersion's getting broken up essentially between stages, but I didn't find they lasted too long, and the game is pretty short and sweet, so it doesn't outstay its welcome. I sat through it all in one sitting for my first playthrough of the non-extended edition, and it took me about 45 minutes, although the extended edition can take anywhere between 70 to 90. There is a casual edition as well, which kind of slims down the locomotion options and makes it a little bit more accessible to players, and also a couple of other features like an exhibition to look at some assets after you complete the campaign.
Like, what's the reason for that happening? I don't know. Fucking terrifies me though.
Overall, it's so hard to convey what I actually feel about the utility room because it's more of an experience that will show you sights and weird sounds and massive open vistas in this grayscale art style, and some people will absolutely love it. I found that it terrified the hell out of me. I didn't know what was going on. The audio design really messed with my head, and I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the atmosphere it put together, and I'm really willing to go and revisit the game quite a few more times to really let it soak in and get the meaning a little bit more. But I know that some people, especially some of the reviewers, will really find some of the gameplay elements, well, the gameplay that there is, because there isn't really much of it apart from walking and a little bit of platforming, they'll find it lackluster and also find the runtime not great for the price. And they might find a lack of meaning in the story or what the game is trying to convey. And I'm not saying you need to be some big art house giga brain to understand this or get anything out of it. It's just that some people won't and some people will. It's just the nature with these sorts of games. For me, I definitely got something out of it, mostly terror, to be honest, but there was some sort of meaning behind all of this, and I understood that there was an artistic vision that was trying to be shown. It just might get a little muddled there for some people, and it was for me, especially upon my initial first playthrough of the game.
I really don't like this. I'm not okay. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking eaten or something, aren't I?
That being said, I am really grateful for each and every one of these more artistic PSVR2 games that comes along, because they are few and far between and they try and do something different, and I think for me, for the most part, this one works. And really gave me some of the scariest moments of VR this year, to be honest.
Hello. Oh fuck, I touched it. I didn't mean to touch it. Oh no, no. No fucking hell.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Are you going to pick up the utility room? Please do let me know. It's a really weird one to try and talk about, but overall I came away positive, and I came away knowing what the dev really tried to intend to do, I think, which is the main thing. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you to our patrons and YouTube members: Luke Bentley, Phil Irving, Azit Mirza, Ace Gamer, Hippie Pickle, Jin007, A License to Chill, Sun, WTF, Fat Controllers, Jason Parker, Lamar Hall, Geordie Mansman, Lemon64K, Callum Tierney, Mischievous Marco, The Underground Gamecat, Brian East, Alajimbe, D2Y, Underground Stranger Gamecat, The Gamecat, Andrew Ehrenreich, Mark Smith, X King X Ping, Jazz of Ash, The Legacy of Canecat, Hookworm, The Hoosier Gamecat, Outcast VR, Prophecy 777, Test Rate Review, Salvador, Wade, FNCS, Kieran, Sean Krim, and Gundy Gundy. There's only a couple more days where we're going to be able to say all of those names because a lot of them will expire, so let's enjoy it while we can. Thank you to them, they support the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, check out the links in the description below. Thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you all in the next one.